Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick video just to clarify something about this baby cardigan. A while back I posted a video how to knit this cardigan. It was a pattern review, and I showed you how to make the flower lace and how to divide for the sleeves and all that stuff, but I have a request. I had a request from a viewer to show you how to start the raglan. So this can be applied to a baby cardigan with a lace pattern like this one, or you could use it for a adult size cardigan like a lady's cardigan. And this one is by Lion brand, and it's a free pattern as well. I'll link everything down below, so please look in the information under the video. So let's get started. So I've done the cast on here, and if you need to see how to do the cast on, I'll link a video down below. This is very simple. So all you need to do is cast on the number of stitches that your pattern asks for, and in the ladies cardigan, this Lion brand cardigan, it tells you to cast on either 86, 90, 98, 102, 106, depending on the size that you want to knit. And then in the baby cardigan, it tells us to cast on 71, and then we'll work on the sizing later. So I cast on 71 stitches here, and our pattern tells us that we need to work 1 by 1 rib. So working rib, knit 1, purl 1, until the end of your cast on for 2 centimeters. So we need to do a 1 by 1 rib for 2 centimeters, and this is worked in the flat. Obviously you need circular needles for it, and I have here just a small, obviously if you're knitting the cardigan you want a longer cable for yours, but this is just to show you the technique. And I'm not going to knit a cardigan out of this yarn with these needles, but we're supposed to knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, and keep going back and forth until you have 2 centimeters, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, so I finished knitting the 2 centimeters of rib, and you can see it here. I do encourage you to use patterns, because on Ravelry there are loads and loads of patterns like this one, or the adult size one, and they're free, and all you have to do is print them and follow them. I'm just showing you here the technique. So in this case, in the baby cardigan, it tells us that we need to knit the 1 by 1 rib in 2 centimeters, and then we have to divide the front and the back and the sleeves. And this pattern in particular doesn't tell you to put stitch markers, but I always put stitch markers because it's so much easier, especially when we're working with lace pattern, like lace design. So in this cardigan we have to increase before and after the diagram, which is 15 stitches. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this is the diagram. So we have to do increases before and after this tulip or snowdrop design. That's why we need stitch markers. Then for an adult cardigan like this, we're gonna increase one on each side on the shoulders like this here, and I'll show you my cardigan, the one I've done. But in this one it tells you where to place your markers, so please use stitch markers, because you'll know that you have to increase before and after the stitch marker, or before the stitch marker, work a certain amount of stitches and increase before the next one or after the next one, and the pattern will tell you, so please follow patterns. I have here the baby cardigan that I've knitted in that tutorial, and as you can see, it has two. I've worked the lace pattern twice, and the increases are on this side and on this side. So here you put stitch markers, and you know that before this you work this, before the stitch marker you do an increase, you work the lace 15 stitches, and then you have another stitch marker, and you're going to do another increase after that stitch marker, and the pattern tells you how to do that. Here is the Lion brand adult size. It doesn't really fit on camera, but I just want to show you the raglan increases, and here are the raglan increases. So we work the rib, and then we place stitch markers, and we do increases where the pattern tells us to, and I think this looks pretty. You could also do different increases. These increases are yarn overs, and it makes this nice pattern. On the baby cardigan, the increases are not yarn overs. There's you pick the yarn from in between your stitches, lift it on the needle, and then knit it. So you increase one without the hole. You won't have holes on sides. So I have here a few stitch markers, and I want to show you in the baby cardigan exactly how we're gonna place the stitch markers. So the pattern tells us, maybe I should put the pattern here. The pattern tells us to knit a certain amount of stitches. Sorry, wrong page. Here we go. Let's get this out of the way. So, according to the pattern, we have to work on the right side. RS means right side. So, we're gonna knit 2. This is the first stitch. Knit 1. I'm gonna knit 2, and then it says increase. Yeah. So we're gonna increase 1. We're gonna lift our yarn from our needle here, like this, and then we're gonna knit through the back loop. So we increased 1. Then it says 15 stitches of diagram. So we're gonna place our marker, because we know from this marker we need to count 15 stitches until we do our second increase. And the diagram is this one, and you want to follow it exactly as it is. So in this case, I'm gonna knit 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna purl 1. Then I'm gonna knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I'm going to purl another one, and then I'm going to knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just want to count my stitches to make sure that I'm in the diagram. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've worked the diagram, and then I have to place my marker again, and now I have to increase 1. So I pick the yarn from in between my stitches, put it on the needle, and knit through the back loop. And I've done an increase before and after my diagram. And then continue following your pattern, which says knit 1, knit 1, and then increase 1. So we're going to do another increase, and then we have to place another marker because the pattern tells us that we have to work the 15 stitches of the lace pattern. So we're going to work the 15 stitches, which means knit 4, purl 1, knit 5, purl 1, knit 4, and then we count again, and you only have to count in the first row, because after you've got the stitch markers on, you'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to place our marker again, and we're going to do another increase. I do apologize for the noise. These people decided to cut their lawn right now. It's very loud. I hope you can't really hear it. Then we have, so this here, it's going to be the sleeve. Yeah, sorry, I do have to pause because these people are very loud. Okay, now we have to do the back, and here on the pattern it says knit 5. So we're going to knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have to do an increase. We pick the yarn, put it on our left needle, and knit through the back loop like this, and then we have to do the 15 stitches again, which means we're going to put a stitch marker, then we're going to work the diagram 15 stitches, which is knit 4, purl 1, knit 5, purl 1, knit 4. Sorry. And again, after the 15 stitches, we're going to place another stitch marker, and we're going to do an increase. Okay, now we have to do the other sleeve. So we're going to knit 1, then we're going to do an increase, and now we have to work the 15 stitches again. So we're going to place a marker and work the diagram pattern, the flower pattern. Knit 4, purl 1, knit 5, hang on, 3, 4, purl 1, knit 5, purl 1, and knit 4. The lawnmower is back again. Now we have to put another stitch marker. We're going to do another increase, and we're going to knit 2. So this is the most important row, because it's where we place our stitch markers, and from here on it's very easy. Just follow the pattern, and you're gonna this is gonna expand, and you're gonna see the flowers where the 15 stitches are in between the markers. So just to show you again, from the beginning of your work to the second stitch marker, it's one front. Then in between these two we have one sleeve. Then in between this one and this one we have the back. Then we have this one as a sleeve, and from here to here is the other front. I really hope it makes sense. It's as I said, please follow the pattern, download and print a pattern, and it's gonna be a lot easier. But do pay attention to stitch markers, count your stitches. Like I said, in the pattern doesn't tell you about stitch markers, but I do encourage that you put them on. They're very important, because now you know that in between these stitch markers you have to work the lace pattern for your cardigan. Now in the adult size, obviously we don't have a lace panel, so we just have the yarn overs, which make the holes on the sides here, but you still need stitch markers. So I'll link everything down below, these two cardigans which are free to download, and I'll try to find other ones, and please just go there and download them, print them, and follow them. So like I said, the video that I've done is only a technique. It only shows you some tips if you struggle with the cardigan, but please follow the patterns that the designers worked hard to design. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I try to upload once a week. Sometimes I don't manage to, because I have a full-time job, so I need to just concentrate on some things. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.